We look now at race number 6 on Sunday. It's over the 1400 metres and it is a Class 4 event. We've got Unpresuming, who's horse number 2, a last start winner. He carries an extra £5, as is Blissful Star. He's got an extra £5 on his back as well, whereas Kazi Farazi, he gets a £5 claim for Alfie Chan. The Hulk's coming back in trip. Thunderbolt Taurus has improved 4 lengths between his first 2 starts. War Weapons moved from Chris So to Pierre Rong. Ladies' Choice has won a trial. Chill Way makes his Sha Tin debut. Romantic Lau has the hood on, and Lifeline Vision's last 4 starts have been over the 1650 at Happy Valley. Some speed here, Paul. Unpresuming, he was a last start winner. He leads over Good News, Beauty Mission wide. Young Sparkle gets himself into a nice spot, as does the old boy, Kazi Farazi.
Yeah, look, he likes to go forward. Unpresuming, look, he's gone forward, and from his wide draw 13, I think Zach will be positive and try and get across to the lead. Good news, Jamie Carr might just make him work a little bit to get past, but I think he can be handy as well, as you mentioned, Kazi Farazi. Chill Way, now he comes to Happy Sha Tin for the first time after racing at Happy Valley. Haven't minded his Happy Valley run, so I think he'll get back. He'll just need a bit of luck from 12.
We have an interview to start off with now. Blissful Star finally broke through at start 16. The man in the saddle was Sha Tin. He'll aim to make it back-to-back wins, and he spoke to Nick about Blissful Star.
Sha Tin, Blissful Star, managed to finally get the job done last time out. He'd been that little bit frustrating, but you've got a good record on the horse, and it was a good win in the end. Yeah,
Nick, it was a nice win. He looks beaten 200 metres to go, then he came back at them to win the race. He's always been running good races, and I just thought last time, he just decided to put everything in and won a nice race. So let's hope he can continue his form.
I know, obviously, over time, when horses do rack up a bit of a sequence without winning, obviously they can be labelled this, that or the other, but were you always confident that he would win one soon, and were you a little bit surprised with the way that he did dig so deep to score?
Yeah, I'm not surprised that he won a race. I thought he would have kind of win a race earlier than what he's done. He's a little bit tricky because he doesn't like to change leg, and so I think once he can do everything right, he will be able to to at least win a few more races.
He's got a bit more weight to carry, naturally. The handicappers put him up £5. Look, he's on a career high. I guess it's not going to be easy, but are you confident that there's another big run in him?
Yeah, I think so. I've set on him, and I must say he's definitely improved a lot. You feel like, I think that win has brought him a bit of confidence. So it would be nice to see him again in the winner's box.
Slightly better drawn as well, Karis. 1 from 11 last time, gets 8 this time in. I guess you've got options. Nice place to be from there.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to help him. He's gonna end up in a beautiful spot, and I think a similar spot as last time. And I think he's gonna give us his best again.
Sha Tin there talking about Blissful Star. Last start winner also, Paul, a bit like Blissful Star, is Unpresuming. Here he is just coming off the rail at the top of the straight. Good News has to carry the £134. That's 2 more than this race here, and also Beauty Mission. As we saw on the speed map from gate number 14, he may have to do it tough.
Yeah, he might have to. Look, Unpresuming won really nicely here. This is only his second start, but he has up in weight. He's got to carry 132 here. He carried 127 when he won this particular contest, and he's drawn wide. He's drawn barrier 13. Look, I think he can get across. Whether he's going to be a sort of a sitting sort of duck at the end, that's the query I had with him.
Thunderbolt Taurus, Paul, he was beaten 4.5 first start, half a length behind Divine Era in this race. And the 2 gentlemen that combine, Hugh Bowman and David Hall, had a super Sunday last week.
Yeah, I think they can go on with it with this horse. Look, this is a second start over the 1400 metres. He looked good when he stepped up in trip. I think we'll see the better of him when he gets up to a mile as well. The way he finished off, he's going to be closer in the run, I think, from a nice draw barrier number 4. And he looks really tough to beat in this race. I really like the way he finished here. And a couple more strides, he would have won.
He sure would have, and he's been back to the trials, had a very quiet trial since then too.
Yeah, he did, very, very quiet, but I think he can win. I really like him in this race. I'm going to make him the best of the afternoon, actually. Thunderbolt Taurus, Unpresuming, got to get across. Now, a couple of big prices. Chill Way coming to Sha Tin for the first time, and Romantic Lau hasn't gone too badly in his limited starts as well. They're both over 20 to 1 and on a minor line. I think it's behind the first 2. It's quite an open race, but I think Thunderbolt Taurus can win. 7, 2, 10, 11.
And Paul's best bet, Thunderbolt Taurus, is at 3.2 in early betting for race number 6.